How's it going, everybody? My name is Scott from Dugas Photos, a photography studio based out of Holland, New York, covering all of Western New York and the surrounding areas. And today I'm going to be showing you guys a very easy way to tether your cameras to your laptop using Lightroom Classic. Now, a reason why you might want to do this is to basically help increase your workflow, whether you're in the studio or in the field, to help deliver pictures to clients as soon as possible. Or if you're in the studio and your model wants to see in real time what their pictures look like, you can also do that too using an external monitor. Now, the cool thing about this is that it's actually super easy to do, and it only requires 3 items. First of all, it's a camera that is approved by a list of Lightroom Classic approved cameras, which will be linked in the description below, along with a USB-C cable and a laptop. For this, I'm going to be using a MacBook Pro from 2019 with an Intel chip and an R3 and an R6 Mark II, just to show that it works with multiple cameras and it can be done seamlessly between both. So with that being said, let's get started. I'm just going to show you quickly the gear in the next clip. All right, so really quickly to get started. So first things first, let me show you the cable that I'm going to be using today. This is just a generic USB-C cable that you're going to find when you get a MacBook from anything before the MagSafe era. So this is just the USB to USB-C cable. I'm pretty sure any cable will work, but make sure you have a reliable cable. Secondly, I'm going to show you guys the R3 that I'm going to be using. So first things first, you're going to want to open up this door to reveal the USB-C. Now this camera also does have LAN tethering, so if you want, you can do it with Ethernet, but I would recommend doing USB-C because it's a little bit more easier and it's easier to find cables. And same thing on the R6 Mark II, you're going to want to reveal the USB-C port and then go from there. All right, so really quickly, so we're already loaded into Lightroom here. So super easy, as long as we have the camera woken up, we have everything plugged in, we have our USB-C cable into our camera, and we have our USB-C cable plugged into our laptop, we should be good to go. So super easy, all you're gonna do is go into your file and then tethered capture, start tethered capture. Now once you're in here, I already have this preset, but your session name is just gonna be what you wanna call your session. Your template, you can choose from any one of these, but generally speaking, I would just leave it as sequence. And then your destination, this is gonna be where your images go to. So for me, I have this just test for YouTube. So I can click that and choose that, and then we should be good to go from there. So once I press OK, so as you can see, it automatically detects the camera as long as the camera is on, awake, and ready to go. So what you're gonna see now is, I'm just gonna take a few pictures with the camera. So if I just take a picture of the leaves in the room, you'll see right away, it shows up. If I take a picture of the vacuum, again, right away it shows up almost in real time. And even if you want to take a burst, it'll show the burst. Now the cool thing about this is that you can actually do this without a card in the camera. Now I don't know why you would ever want to do that, but let's say you forget you forget your card somewhere and you don't have one. As long as you have your laptop, your charger for the laptop, you can theoretically back up everything in real time to Lightroom Classic, so you don't need the SD card. I would always recommend having an SD card or a CF Express card, whatever your camera takes in there, but again, you can do it without it if you need. Now, like I said, super easy, super detailed, and no nonsense, ready to go for you. So really quickly, I'm just gonna show you, we're gonna unplug the R3. It's gonna be trying to detect a camera. So now we're gonna open the R6 Mark II. Same thing, if I can get the flap open here. I have no card in either of these cameras, but I can plug in the USB-C cable. Gonna try and detect the camera, and look at that. It detects the camera right away, good to go, no problem whatsoever. So again, I'm just gonna attach a lens real quick to the R6 Mark II. I'm gonna use the same lens that I was using, that 28-70 f2. And again, if I just take a picture with the R6 Mark II, look at that, shows up, no problems. Again, we're gonna just take one more. Perfect, shows up no problem. And because this is because this is Lightroom, again, you can also test and see your different settings. So I have my shutter at 1/500th, aperture f2, ISO auto, white balance auto, but I can obviously change these in real time and it'll mirror what's on the camera. Now, Because this is Lightroom, of course, we can crop, we can do everything in real time. I can adjust these pictures, whatever I need to do. Now again, I have no cards in each of these cameras, and as you can see, it works perfectly without any issues whatsoever. So with that being said, I wanted to thank you guys for joining me on this journey. Thank you guys for watching the video. And of course, if you have any questions, if anything isn't working, please leave a comment and I will try and help you troubleshoot it as much as I can. With that being said though, have a wonderful day and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.